Okay, before you begin this video, you need to make sure that you have printed out the first few pages. I've written it down in your notebook, in your list homework assignment sheet. The first few pages of your Grammar Rules by Rumbaugh. And here is the title page. See how it's beautiful, but you don't need to print that out. And then after the title page, we have the table of contents. Lovely. See all that? Beautiful. And then we are only going to worry about the first couple of pages, Fixing Fragments and Repairing Run-ons. These are the big naughty no-nos in writing. And why should you learn to write well? Well, let me just tell you. This girl who, I'm not sure who she is, but she's famous. She came up with, her name is Jade something. She came up with a, she submitted a trademark application and called Olivia Jade Beauty. However, the documents, I'll just let you see the whole thing. The documents obtained by People magazine, hello, in March 2019 revealed her application, hello, was rejected because of the vagueness of her product descriptions and poor punctuation. Grammar matters. Okay, so let's get the two big naughty no's out of the way. Okay. Oh, just FYI, another little tip. Make sure that you have downloaded this whole grammar document onto your desktop, and then when we're done going through this, you can delete it. But you need to, otherwise when you print out stuff, you can't print out directly from the Google Doc because it will print out wonky. At least it does for me. So whatever. Okay, fixing fragments. All right, fragment, like a piece of the puzzle. Just like a piece of the puzzle is not the whole puzzle, a fragment is not a complete sentence. So each of these sentences is not actually a sentence, it's a fragment. They are fragments. So, and aren't the pictures cute of these little kids? We're going to take the fragment and we're going to add some stuff so it will be a complete sentence. So instead of the reason Mom bought this tie, what's the reason? Okay. We're going to complete that and make a complete sentence. The reason Mom bought this tie is because she wants me to look good for kindergarten pictures. That's a complete thought. That's a complete sentence. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. With my hair freshly styled by Serge. That's not a complete thought. Well, let's complete it. I feel confident. Okay, more on this later, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it in front of you right now. Comma rule. I feel confident. That's the complete sentence. That's the main sentence. So you've got all this stuff before the main sentence that introduces the main sentence. When you have a situation like that, you put a comma between all this long intro and the main sentence. Now here we have, look at that. Because of my relationship to the photographer, well, let's complete that sentence. He let me kiss his head between photographs. Okay, I know you know that what I'm going to say next. He let me kiss his head between photographs. That's the main sentence. All this stuff is a long intro. So what do I put here? Oh, you're so smart. A comma. let's move on to the next page. So at the top of the next page, look at this. Get it? Repairing Run-ons. Okay, what is a run-on? It's when you smash two complete sentences together without the appropriate punctuation. Well, there are three ways to repair these kinds of sentences, these run-on sentences. And we're going to learn them all really quick right now, and you're going to be an expert. So, this is two sentences smashed together between these two little animals. Do you want to be friends? I do. Well, where is the break between the two sentences? You're right. It's right here. Now, if for this sentence we're simply going to punctuate each sentence correctly. So I do, that's got a period, that's punctuated. Do you want to be friends? What kind of sentence is that? You're right. It's a question. So you punctuate it with a question mark. Now, here is the one about, are these gorillas? Okay. Where's the break between these two sentences? You stepped on my foot, it hurts. Yep, it's right here. Now for this one, instead of using end punctuation for each of the sentences, here's your second trick. And you may already know about fanboys, but we're going to throw a fanboys at this to fix it. So fanboys, all those letters stand for, F stands for for, and A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. If you have one of these words, which are, you don't need to know this, but coordinating conjunctions, I just kind of want to show off, then, and if they join two complete sentences, then you put a comma before the fanboy word. So, you stepped on my foot, and it hurts, and I'd put a comma because I'm joining two complete sentences. Alright, now lastly, this time we're not going to use the end punctuation for each sentence. We're not going to use the fanboy trick. We're going to use the semicolon maneuver. Here is the sentence. See if you can figure out where the break is between actually the two sentences. Sweetie, you give the best kisses. I love each one. You're right. It's right here. Okay. All we need to do is put a semicolon here. And the reason why is because the two sentences are closely related to each other. So we can use a semicolon. If you are still having questions about fragments and run-ons, then you go to these sites and just pop some corn and sit back and learn more. Take care.